Hey guys, Joshua here again, and this video is going to cover the top network marketing tips for you to succeed the most possible online. Now, here's the thing. One of the top things that no one talks about that they should be doing is creating an online course or ebook that shares your knowledge and experience, okay? So, for instance, if you created, let's say, an ebook, for instance, and let's see, what are some of the top ebooks out there? In fact, in this specific market, I think there was one written by a man. I'd have to dig it up. So maybe what I'll do is I'll include it in the description. But essentially, what he did is he created online courses, and he began sharing his knowledge and expertise in his specific industry to be a lead magnet. So there's another amazing book too I want to tell you guys about. This one is called Magnetic Marketing, and it's by a man by the name of Dan Kennedy. And Magnetic Marketing is one of the cornerstone books that is absolutely necessary when doing any type of marketing, especially with network marketing, okay? Because he explains how you need to create bait. You need to create what's called a lead magnet, something that's going to attract the leads to you. So, by having an online course that you create, or by having an ebook, or something else to that nature, something of value you can give to them, something that contains different bullet points in the market. Maybe it's different pain points, maybe it's different ways they could succeed, but packaging packaging that all up into an ebook or to a video course is going to be huge, because now you can use that to give away for free in exchange for an email address. Or you can also use it as a prize for doing contests. You can say, hey, we're going to have a contest, and we're going to see how many people would be able to sign up to be able to do this, X, Y, and Z. And then for the top 3 winners, you're going to get a free course, you're going to get a free ebook, etc. So you can use it as a lead magnet, you can use it as incentivization, you can use it as a prize. But ultimately, by creating that and having that, you are going to be well ahead. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is participating in online forums that are related to your niche. Not just any random thing on your Facebook or whatever. Literally, online forums, online groups, or it's another word for it, communities. And basically engaging with those people. Engagement is key, and the potential leads that you'll get will establish you as an authority. Okay, so once you're in these groups and you establish yourself as an authority, because it works both ways, you will get leads. But also, the more leads you get, the more of an authority. So it's cyclical. It's going to back each other up. So, adding value. Once again, giving is the first part of receiving. So instead of going on these online groups and Facebook groups and everything else and saying, hey, this is what I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, being very needy, right? And trying to look to receive. Well, it's not that most people, need to harvest right now. It's that they need to plant. And so the whole thing is, by going on these online groups and being extremely, extremely helpful and giving advice and, asking the right questions and helping solve the answers to other people's questions, that will establish you over time as an authority. It's not an overnight thing, but Rome was not built in a day. However, it was worked on every day. So, let's see. We covered recruiting already. We covered .com secrets. Another thing you can do is create exclusive discounts and promotions. Like, have new clients who sign up through your network. Like, offer them incentivizations and bonuses. You can also collaborate with other complementary businesses that may be doing something a little different than what you're selling, but they're still in the same overall market. Like, for instance, if you sold shampoo and someone else sold, conditioner, maybe there would be a great way to, basically collaborate with that person and cross-promote each other's products and services. That's another huge one. But like I said, very few things beat up in-person, or very few things beat in-person meetups. So you gotta host local meetups. They gotta have, a sense of community around your network marketing business. It's all about community. In fact, one of my good friends once told me that community is commerce. And so what that means is that, that basically the more that you can build that community, the more that you'll be able to transact. And so another thing is you could develop a mobile app, but a lot of people aren't going to have development skills, so I decided not to include that one. But utilizing storytelling in your marketing efforts, it creates an emotional connection with your audience. That's what you guys want to do. You want to create an emotional connection with your audience. And the best way to do that is storytelling. I don't know, maybe I've got it, it's probably back there, but basically there's a book by Eric, what was his name? He was one of the biggest hypnotists in the world. Erickson was his name. Milton H. Erickson. And he explained that storytelling is the #1 way to hypnotize someone. Now, what is hypnosis, you may ask? It's when someone is 100% absorbed and engaged in what you're saying, okay? So every time someone tells a story, they're under hypnosis, pretty much, the other person, whether they realize it or not. And so what this does is it allows you to create that emotional connection with your audience. And so another thing you could do is even offer interactive online quizzes. So you could even say, hey, what are some things you liked about this? Or what are some things you didn't like about it? And basically, this will engage the potential leads. And it's all about asking the right questions, guys. The quality of questions you ask to the quality of individuals that you ask them to determines the quality of life that you live. And so if someone's not buying or they're not becoming a member of your downline, you have to take a step back and ask yourself the question, why could that possibly be? And then even better yet, ask them that specific question. Is there anything that's holding you back from moving forward today? And then they'll say X, Y, and Z. And so it allows you that chance to rebut, or what's called a rebuttal, because of the fact that you're basically hammering their concerns head on. You're not like taking their concerns and putting them in a box somewhere where they'll never be seen again. You're literally taking their concerns, you're managing them, and you're shining a light on them and saying, okay, well, this is what you can do instead. So I hope these tips have been helpful. Thank you so much, guys. Joshua Earp here, and I will see you in the next video.